Hi, this is David with entry number 466, coming at you here in Kongming City on what feels like Friday, because it is Friday. Today is a nice balmy 45 degrees Fahrenheit. It's pretty cold, but it's not ridiculous. I'm pretty happy when temperatures around the mid 40s to mid 50s, that 10-degree swing. I think it just is a nice feeling, because you feel cold, but you don't feel uncomfortably cold. It's when you get hit with those really high winds and your skin like gets all weird because the wind like chaps it and whips across it and just messes everything up, is when things aren't that great. But I do appreciate when the weather is pretty decent. And today it's nice and sunny and beautiful and just a little cold. Yesterday's classes went well. I don't feel like the kids, the older kids are never ecstatic about lessons, but I tried to teach them something a little more complex in terms of like past participle grammar, and they seem to understand it, but not with like a super high degree. But initially all I tried to teach them is the form. So when we did continuous or progressive tense, everything went pretty smoothly. And by the third lesson, they were like, they all got it. And when we do these little brief reviews that I do in the beginning of classes, they all still seem to remember how to do that. So hopefully the participle stuff will be fine. I know they're just going to forget it over their break, but it's good to see them kind of do something rather than nothing. It is always, like I said, it's always a challenge with these girls to get them to participate in class, but that is what it is, so I'm not going to sweat it. In other terms, in other news, I accidentally dropped a glass bottle of jam yesterday, or 2 days ago, and the glass went everywhere, and also the jam. So I spent like 20 minutes cleaning it up, and I thought I got all the little specks of glass up, and yesterday I was walking around and I felt that unique twinge of pain in my foot, and I looked down and there was just this itty-bitty small piece of glass in my foot, and it had burrowed itself in the ball of my foot in such a way that when I went in with some tweezers to pick it out, I ended up just breaking it into little shards. And so I spent about 45 minutes last night picking out little tiny shards of glass out of my foot, and that was not fun, but it was also a strange experience. When something foreign, like inanimate and foreign, is like gets stuck inside your skin, there's always a unique sense of like euphoria and disgust and pain that you experience when you pull out the object, a foreign object. So like with wood splinters especially, you can get a real nasty one, and it sucks because it hurts. But that moment, like right as it's slipping out, it just, it's a weird experience, and there's no other real word for it other than just like a very unique sense of pleasure. I don't know, it's weird. I'll have to think about that more, because it is a very unique sensation, and not one that most people, I think, give enough credence to, because it's just weird. I've also been watching more and more of these little docu-series that a Japanese company called NHK, which is their big broadcasting hub in Japan, made, called Japanology, and it's basically just like a whole series of videos focusing on Japan, and God, that country is something else. Like, it is just something else. It puts China, Korea, Taiwan, whatever, they're all good, but nothing, I don't think anything comes close to the unique characteristics of Japan. It's just an awesome country. Hopefully I get to visit there pretty soon. Probably probably mid next year in the summer, maybe, or the late fall. I would really like to go. Anyway, that's about it for today. I'll wrap this one, keep it short. I head to school right about now. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk with you tomorrow. Bye.